Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to get this Desert Caravan Curiosity box. We're going to open it up and take a look at what's inside. Just a quick message to say that I was in Toronto at John Bead, and if you want to hear the lowdown on my trip, just go to the other video I just posted, and you'll hear all the crazy fun stuff I did. And to let you know right off the bat that 14 of these boxes are available. So initially they sold out, but a few people paused their subscriptions. So there's 14 boxes available. So if you're interested, definitely take a look at the John Bead Friends and Family site and click on Curiosities box and order your box. It's super heavy. I have to say, like I said, check the other video because I talk a little bit about the box and the progression of what's inside of these boxes. Hence they're getting fuller and more exciting stuff. So definitely take a look at that video and order the box. So I'm going to open it up and we're going to take a look at what lovely stuff there's inside. So just to let you know, the links will be in the description so you can order this box. And a big thank you to John Bead for the wonderful trip and to all the staff at John Bead. Everybody was incredible and so welcoming. And they have so much fun putting these boxes together for us, the subscribers, and myself. It's so exciting. And just to let you know, too, say a hello to Isa. She's the one that puts these boxes together. So from the very beginning of an empty box, she goes and scours the warehouse and picks out stuff to put in the boxes. And she physically puts everything in the boxes in all the containers and bead tubes and stuff like that. So I just find that amazing. Now, of course, everybody else helps out when she needs it, but that's just blew my mind away that she was doing that. Oh, and to let you know that the reason I was in Toronto was to help with the design of the Christmas box. So get ready for that one. So here we go. Oh, I forget the sides are taped too. So definitely these boxes, I want to mention a few things about the boxes. How it works is they find different things to put in the box from their stock, but of course they have to have enough for every box. So sometimes if there's not enough, but it's something that's so wonderful they want to definitely include in the box. Some people might get like a color of one of those things and the other people would get a different color. Now they try to make it all the same, but it doesn't always happen that way. But the other part to that is some of the things that one person might get, say, a necklace, a finished necklace, and somebody else might get a different finished necklace. Those are add-ons. They're not like the normal things that go in the box. So those are just extra presents. So don't feel like you're not getting something that somebody else is getting, is what I'm getting at. So let's take a look. Oh, look at that orange. It's my favorite. Let's make sure that it looks a bit dark, so I want to make sure it's bright enough. I'll keep checking. So here we go, Desert Caravan. I am going to go ahead and so I explain a bit about the cards and who designs them. And of course, it's Carmi that puts the sentiment on the back. So I'm going to read that, but I'm going to let you look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think it needs more light. Let me see. Just a tick more here. There, that should do it. Oh, this camera. I can't believe it's been a year and I still get... There. Okay. So take a look. A desert journey. In the vast sun-kissed desert, a caravan meandered through the dunes. A woman sat by her tent, her lap filled with shimmering beads and golden yellows. As camels rested, she threaded the beads into intricate patterns, and inspired by the desert's beauty, bracelets and necklaces took form, reflecting the warm hues of the sands and the deep blue of the twilight sky. Travelers paused, enchanted by her creations, taking a piece of the desert's magic with them. Her jewelry, a story of journeys and dreams, became treasured tokens of the endless horizon. That is, oh my heavens, look at this. So we're going to do, as I always do, I'm going to move it off to the side, and we'll take one at a time and just... I can't help, I got to peek. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So it's interesting because the blue and orange is a really cool color that they use a lot in sportswear and running shoes and stuff. And it's just a really cool, like they really do go together. Oh, look at this. And I'm just going to enlarge this a bit. There. Make sure it stays in focus. Ooh, I love these. I have a strand of really big ones of these that are like a dark topaz. And let me get my... You know what? Before I went on my... I was going to say on my holiday. My bead holiday. I tidied up my desk. So I'm looking for my caliper. And it slid under something. So these are 12 millimeters. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And you can see there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, these are beautiful. We are going to make some lovely stuff. And look at these. I've never seen these. These remind me a bit of like shell, pearl kind of shapes. That is awesome. There's those. These are beautiful. These round discs. Wow, with the orange and then the backlit. And there's a bunch of those. Oh, flowers. You know me. I love me some flowers. These are so beautiful. There's a whole bunch. So when I was with Isa, she was saying like sometimes she either weighs them or she counts them out. That's crazy, like over like that many boxes. So she really puts her heart into these boxes. So if you get a chance, put a comment to Isa because these are just stunning, stunning. These are my favorite right now. Can you tell I like the big, chunky, round, faceted beads? So I don't want to miss out. There's a few of these lovely pony beads. Okay, so let's move these out. Let's get our camel. That is beautiful. Yeah. Make some room on the bead mat here. That. Let's take a look. Oh, wow. Look at this. And she works really hard to make sure that the beads don't move around so there's no broken beads. So I think, like, I'm just blown away that, oh, these are gorgeous. Oh, look at that. I'll make sure you're seeing. Oh, they're lovely. Oh, like roses. That is so beautiful. And look at this one. Wow. The foil lampwork bead. Like, look at the size of it. And then this looks like a bracelet. Oh, this is really pretty. Look at that. That is lovely. Look at how lovely that is. And it's got the extender chain on it. I would probably, like, it's beautiful just like that, but I would probably attach 1 or 2 strands of a very tiny bead to really maybe bring out some of this. They look like shell. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Wow. Put that there. And some hemp cord. So I'm coming up with some designs to do with all the hemp cord that we got that will be really exciting. So this is lovely. It's got that nice kind of sandy light color, off-white color. Let's put that there. Short sharps. Wow. So that's interesting. 11 O's and works best with 11 O's and 10 O's. So I know some people like working with the they're size 10s, and there's 20 in there. Some beaders like working with the shorter. Now this would probably be good for bead embroidery. Let me see what it says. Yeah, bead embroidery projects as well as off-loom beading, stitch such as peyote, brick stitch, herringbone, and netting, and others. That is awesome. So that is really amazing too that they include needles. Now, when I was there, we talked about it, they've gone through all the needles that they carry. They've included in all the different boxes. So, so we'll see what comes up. They like to include findings in it as well. So that's awesome. I'm just amazed for a bead box. It's not usually something you would get. So let's dig into some more. But you see what I mean? Like, she picks the colors to match everything. Thank you, Isa. We love you so much. As my wife would say, you're a bead pusher. So you're my best bead pusher. Oh my goodness, look at these. I was just saying how I like these round faceted. So these ones are smaller. Oh, this is lovely. 10 millimeter. And there's some, oh wow, some like, it looks like sea glass, but they're chips. Oh, and then some light lavender of the larger beads. Look at these. Oh my gosh. These are gorgeous. And these are like I think they're a flower. They're called a flower bead. They look like a like a squash. Those little acorn squash. Ooh. What's these? Okay, I am going to be picking through finding these ones. Oh my gosh, the color is so amazing. The light coming through the edge of these. So we'll have to make something special. Look at these cubes. They're like textured. And these are like part blue, part mauve. Wow, these are really beautiful. And they're from corner to corner. Let me get my needle so you can see. Oh, look at how the light shines through. Wow. Okay. We're going to be busy for the next 2 weeks. You know, I still have a bunch of projects from the previous box to do and do videos for. That's how much stuff that is in here, and the beads are so amazing, and they inspired the designs, and they're so good that I have to, make sure I get them done so you guys you can see and maybe do them yourself. So I'll put that there. Look at this. These are beautiful. So these are square. I call them tiles, but that's not what they're called. Now they have one hole and it's down the middle. But these are gorgeous. This is the I'm trying to think of the name of that blue. It's one of my favorite blues, so I don't know why I can never remember. But that is gorgeous. Let's see. So let's put those there. Make sure you can see that. Oh. So let's take these out. Then it's great that they put them in tubes. So like she makes these mixes. Look at that. That is beautiful. Just lovely. And they're always full. Full. Now they do, just to let you know, from moving around, from being shipped, they will sometimes settle a bit. So if you open yours and it looks like they're not full, that's why. Look at these. I love these orange beads, the fluorescent ones. Oh, it's such a late summer color, because now you've got a nice tan and you put that orange bead next to your skin and it just looks amazing. And these inside color ones are really cool. They're like a pearl color. Wow. Those. And then these. Look at these. Look at that. Oh, these are gorgeous. Love the iridescence. Oh, and the tiny, these little beads, these rounds. They're like a marble, brown marble look to them. They are gorgeous. Oh, we're going to make something nice with those. That is awesome. So there's lots of these. There'll be some of these in other bead boxes, I'm sure. These are awesome. I just love them. So it's great because you have the 3 different size pearls. So you can make like a graduated pearl necklace if you want, just a straight up stringing, or you can do a lot of bead weaving with this. And then you've got the 2 clear glass, and these ones are rounds. They are gorgeous faceted beads. Wow, that's awesome. These are so amazing. I don't know where to put them. I almost want to take them off the card just to make more room. Just do that. Let's take a look at the findings. Woohoo! Look at the beautiful bag. You know what? I meant to get something out when I got this out. So Isa showed me these things somewhere in the warehouse, and I didn't say anything. But I had bought I think it was a belt that somebody had made with these, but they were bigger, and I bought it at a thrift store. So I took them all apart, and I think I like stamped holes in either side, and then I put patina on them and made them into bracelets and necklaces, and it turned out amazing. So I will definitely stay tuned for this one. We'll do this one, and I'll show you how to make it stunning. I mean, look, you could do it like that. But I made all kinds of really cool stuff with these. So these are lovely. Let's put that there. And our pin. I'll have to do like a collage of the pins too. Oh my heavens, I was working with one of the designers, and she was asking me to pick the findings in for the Christmas box, and I came across these, and they had another one, and I won't say any more. Just saying, it may be in there. These are awesome. So let's take a look how they work. They have so these are 2-strand ones. So there's 2 holes, and the foot comes out like that. These are beautiful. And of course they look amazing. And that's the back side of them. We got 2 of them. I'm so excited. I get excited over findings. Can you tell? Look at these. They're so beautiful. You know what? That same person that I worked with, and I'm trying to think of her name. I'm terrible with names. But she printed off a picture of everything. And of course, the pictures are tiny. You can't really tell with the lighting and stuff. These are gorgeous. They're absolutely so beautiful and shiny and gorgeous. So this is a toggle, and it's like a kettle, a tea kettle. And there's 2 of them. I'm going to put that up so we can see it at the end. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Another bead landing bead strand. Oh, wow. So, something like this, you don't have to do anything to it. You string it, put a clasp on it. It's so gorgeous. Or add a few beads of your own and make it into a necklace. So let's see what it says. Mixed 6mm to 19mm. And this is what I mean. Like, look at how beautiful that is. I love the greens, the organic browns and stuff. Look at the different texture in these gorgeous rectangle beads. Some more of those beautiful faceted topaz. And these are like a cathedral bead type. Wow, these are gorgeous. Okay. I'm ordering my next box. He's going to be like, Emma, you can only have one. Why? Look at special gift. So, and lovely. So this one is Jasper. Oh, wow. These are gorgeous. So these are great on their own. It's a stretch bracelet. But you know me, I'm like, I'm going to take this one and this one and that one and make it into a leather bracelet. And there's the chips and then the round Jasper and the metal findings like the spacer beads. That is awesome. And it has the healing meaning of Jasper, symbolic for power, royalty, prosperity, health. Wow. Let me put that there. We have like this little corner. And we have this bag here. Okay, we have like 3 more after this, and it's like there's no way there's room. Okay, I'm gonna just dump it, and then we'll pick through it. Oh, you know what's funny? I saw on the sheet of paper that they gave me about the flats, and I'm like, I don't know what it is about the flat ovals. They're so beautiful. Now I'll probably turn this into a beaded chain just because they're so gorgeous like that. I want them and the metal of the chain to be by themselves. Look, look, look. The flowers. And there's lots of them. Oh, and there's different ones. Look at this one. These are backlit. And there's the other side of it. And there's these clear leaves. That is amazing. And there's lots of them. There's another. These are like a daisy spacer. Oh, and these hill beads that I can never remember the name of. But these hill beads are great for doing earrings if you want to take 2 of them and kind of put something in between, sandwich them. But they're also great for bead weaving because you get to see all the faceting of the bead and you just attach it with a seed bead. Oh, look at these. I think that one snuck in there. Nope, there's more. And there's some tiny little fire polished. This is really gorgeous. What a wonderful mix. Oh, and these kind of rondelle that match. They have that variegated color in it. Wow. More beads. You know what my wife says when I say more beads? She's like, of course. These look so fun. We've got butterflies. Wow. And the leaves. This is really cool. What an amazing mix. And these flat squares. There's some green ones. These are, and they're like a matte frosted finish, I think they call it. Look at the ton of them. Okay, let's put this there. And let's see if we got a tiny bit left of. I did organize my desk, but there's stuff everywhere. Okay, 2 major beads. Look. Oh. Oh, here, let's do it this way. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. I'm just going to check to make sure you can see the colors. These. Oh, they're to hold. These are stunning. Wow. Okay. Need to pick those out so you can see a whole bunch of them side by side. These are gorgeous. I've never seen these before. So these are like an oval candy bead. Oh, and they're slightly faceted. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I was going to get both 2 needles here so you can see. I have an embroidery needle. I don't know if that's going to fit on here. I don't want to break the holes. Yeah, my embroidery needle's too big for this. Okay, and let me get a second needle here. I'm going to switch this one out. I'm afraid that I'm going to push it and it'll break. Oh, these are ridiculous. Wow. So here's the second hole. So I have tons of designs for 2-hole beads like this, and I just been so busy I haven't had a chance to show you. So these are like magic. Look at, I cannot believe, because they're there's like a rough texture to it, so you get this like really cool reflection. Oh wow. Thank you so much. These are so beautiful. Wow. Okay, I know. There's more beads that need love. That's going to be my excuse. My wife says, another package. I'll be like, there's more beads that need love. Look at these cubes. They are lovely. Oh, look at these ovals. So, you know, again, I saw these on the card explaining what they were and the sizes and stuff like that. The little picture does not do it justice. And of course, the way Isa presents them like this in a beautiful mix. Okay, so let's pour these out and kind of dig through. These are unbelievable. Look. Oh, an oval wavy bead. Okay, this is like, my brain's gonna explode. Look at. Let me get my needle. Look at that. That is lovely. And then some bicones. These are pretty. And some hearts. We love hearts. And there's lots of everything. Oh, there's more of these. Oh, and you know what? The color is like there's like a red through it, but there's also this shimmery gold finish on top. Oh, I can't believe. Okay, what did I say was my favorite? Because you know what? These are now my favorite. Holy. You know what's funny is I'll see these and then I'll be on their website seeing if I can find some more of them. Isa explained the process to me now, so I realize usually once they're in the box, that's it. There's none left. So there's no point looking, Emma. Yeah, I was trying to figure out which one was my favorite before that one showed up. And I still can't think. Okay. We have to show you what's left on my bead mat. Look, there's like this much. The next box is not going to fit. Look. Oh, and of course, I love these crazy chunky beads. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh! Oh my. Look it. These are amazing. So I think there's 3 of the, there maybe 2 and one is a, so there's 2 rounds. 3 rounds. Look at. Yes, I would build a necklace off of just these 3. They're so gorgeous. Wow. Look at these. So these crackle. I think these are lucite. So it's pretty safe. If it breaks, it's not gonna. But these crackle beads, I've never had any break, but I did, somebody did comment that they once were working with some and it broke and cut them. And here's this gorgeous orange. Again, I would totally build jewelry off of the one bead. They're so gorgeous. Like they're very, chunky beads and retro stuff is coming back. So these are gorgeous. I think we need to highlight these in my little display of my new friends. Look at these. I think these are either lucite or wooden. And you know what? I have the card, so I should tell you. See if they're. So there's one here. It says glass Saturn bead, but I don't. It's the ones in the clamshell, so it should be them. Glass. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not much help. I find like it's great that that one lady, I can't remember her name, gave it to me. I'm just terrible at it's a distraction from this. So these look like they're all part of a set of that specific finish. These are gorgeous. These are lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's put those over here. And then these. Oh, look at these. And some rounds. Wow. These are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna pour these out. So there's a bunch of beads in here that are really cool that I've never seen before. So let's pick up a few of these so you can really see. Oh, these are gorgeous. They have a pink hue to them, and then there's like that gold shimmery look. And take a look, they're like a hexagon shape. These are beautiful. Just a bunch of those. And these are Saturn beads. And they are lovely. And there's lots of those. And some kind of like a rondelle. So they're shorter than they are wide. And they are like crackle and kind of a light topazy yellow gold. They are beautiful, and there's lots of them. Oh, look at these. Squirrel. Squirrel. Look at these. These are so cool. And there's some drops here. And this is one of my favorite finish. It's like a pink with this kind of almost like a Picasso finish on them. And there's a bunch of those. These are lovely. So, oh, and then there's these gorgeous fire polish. I would say that's probably a 4mm. No, 6. So there we go. That is this incredible Curiosities box from John Bead. Huge thank you to Isa for all these gorgeous beads, and to everybody that helped put them together, and to you, the subscribers, for buying them, because, you know, they're not going to be around if nobody buys them. But let me move this back to where I had it. And we'll have to open up the screen because you can't see everything. So there we are. So definitely, there's 14 of these boxes left. I would definitely pay for one of these boxes. There's so many things we're going to do with this. I'm so excited. So stay tuned for all the lovely designs, tutorials that I'm going to do with these. And happy beading, everybody. Take care. Don't forget, the links are in the description for the Friends and John Bead Friends and Family site, and you click on to the Curiosities box, and this one's called Desert Caravan. Oh, number 14. Take care, everybody. Bye.